Welcome, Minneapolis junior senior high school fans, back to Toynton Family Stadium, the campus of Kansas State University, here in Manhattan, Kansas, on May 28th, 2021. We're here for the Final Four of the Class 3A baseball tournament. Semifinals action here of your number 7 seed Minneapolis Lions taking on the number 3 seed Rock Creek out of St. George. I'll get my act together, I promise for sure. The Lions got here by yesterday, knocking off the number 2 seed Collegiate Spartans out of Wichita. Run ruled them in 6 innings by a score of 11-0. Rock Creek Mustangs are the number 3 seed. They have a 19 win, 5-loss record. They are here today by venue of beating Bishop Ward out of Kansas City yesterday by a score of 8-5. So in the semifinals, number 1 matchup, it's versus number 3 seed, the Rock Creek Mustangs out of St. George, versus the number 7 seed, your Minneapolis High School Lions. A common opponent on the season is the Russell Victoria squad. Russell traveled to St. George. Opening game of the season, got beat twice by Rock Creek at St. George. Minneapolis split with that squad at Russell in the bottom third of the season. This is Dale Leach here for Eagle Communications Channel 20. We did live stream broadcasting for the quarterfinals. We're not allowed to do that by CASHA for the semifinals and the finals if Minneapolis gets to the finals. Run averages for both teams. Rock Creek has had 212 runs across the plate in their 24-game season for an average of 8.5. Minneapolis has put across 193 runs in their 22-game season for an average of 8.8. So slight curve ahead there for Minneapolis on scoring. Runs against, Rock Creek has given up 79 over their 24-game season for a 3.2 average. Minneapolis has given up 61 over their 22-game season for a 2.8 average. So Minneapolis, if you look at the average runs scored and given up, is slightly ahead of Rock Creek in stats there. Again, Minneapolis is 16-6 coming in to today. They are on a 8-game win streak, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Rock Creek is on a 5-game win streak themselves. This is the second best season record-wise in school history for the Lions. The best was 2019, where they took a third-place tie at state in their 13th season with that overall 20-4 record. Their third best record is in 2014 with 12 wins and 10 losses. So the seniors on this squad have played in both of the best seasons record-wise in school history. 2019 with a 24 record, and so far this season with a 16-6. We'll be back. Well, I'll go ahead and give the Minneapolis starting lineup. On the mound will be Nolan White. Get my statistics out here. Nolan comes into today with a 5-win, 2-loss record with 1 save. Has started 7 games. played 37.1 innings. He has an ERA of 3.375, 42 strikeouts. He's our number 2 arm. For Rock Creek, their starter is Brooks Whaley, a senior. I do not have his records, statistically speaking. Our lineup for Minneapolis, pretty much same batting order as has been the last several games. Fielding positions have changed around a little bit. The leadoff hitter is Riker Nelson, a junior at second base. Number 30 is the second batter, Colton Bradford, right field. Third batter is number 11, Trent Meckel, senior, shortstop. And we're getting ready to go, so I'll bring my introductions to a close. Nice sized Minneapolis crowd here. Six of the 7 seniors on the team are the top 6 in the batting order. Colby, a junior. Weston Schrader, a junior. Logan Kern, a sophomore, left field. Tyler Conrady, head coach. Luke Hessler and David Johns, assistants. All right, it's time to play ball here in Manhattan, Kansas, semifinals, Class 3A state tournament. Again, Dale Leach for Eagle Communications, Channel 20. This will be a tape-delayed broadcast. The Mustangs of Rock Creek take the field here. Again, their starting pitcher is Brooks Whaley. Minneapolis leadoff batter, Riker Nelson, second baseman. And on deck will be number 30, senior Colton Bradford, right field. Yesterday, the clock out there on the scoreboard, the start of the game said 11:02. I think we'll get off on time today. So Whaley's finishing his warm-ups. Minneapolis started off yesterday with scoring 2 runs in the top of the first. Basically set the tone for the game and never looked back. Didn't score any more till the fourth, and then broke that open with 6 runs in the top of the fourth. Scored a run in the fifth, scored a run in the sixth. And the defense and Spencer Davidson frustrated the Spartans of Collegiate and kept them off the board throughout the day. Here comes Riker Nelson, the left-hander, up to the bat. And we're ready to get rolling. Strike one on the outside corner. Strike 2. So Nelson down 2-0, or 0-2, excuse me, to Whaley. Outside there. Riker's batting .382 on the season. Swing and a miss there. So Nelson down on strikes. Up Colton Bradford, who went 4 for 4 at the plate yesterday. Playing right field today. Trent Meckel on deck. Outside, ball 1. Bradford's hitting .384 on the season, on deck percentage of .438. Swing and a miss there. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. 1-2 the count to Bradford. Swing and a miss. So down on strikes. Trent Meckel, the shortstop, up. On deck, Spencer Davidson. See if Meckel can keep us from going in order here, top of the first. Strike one in the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Must have been low. 1-1 the count. Chase that one. 1-2 the count now. Inside and in the, figuratively speaking, the dirt, since it's an all artificial turf field. Evens the count at 2-2 to Trent. The 2-2 pitch. He smacks that at the first baseman, knocks it down, recovers, and gets to the bag just before Trent. So we go down in order, the Lions, with 2 strikeouts and a ground out in the top of the first. No hits, no one left on base. The finals of the Kansas State High School Activity Association Boys State Golf Championships will be held May 24th and 25th. This is your opportunity to see the best golfers in the state. Make plans to attend this year's championships and to support your teams on May 24th and 25th. Public service message from the Kansas State High School Activity Association and Eagle Community TV. Student activities play a major role in the educations of thousands of young people every year. The Kansas State High School Activity Association and Eagle Community TV believe middle and senior high school students deserve a chance to participate free of drug and alcohol influences. We're working to achieve that goal. We support programs to eliminate drugs from middle and senior high schools. School activities can make a difference. As we get ready to roll to the bottom of the first here, Rock Creek Mustangs coming to bat. Nolan White on the bump for the Lions. Leadoff batter for the Mustangs is Brooks Whaley, their pitcher. Low, ball 1. Strike there. Evens the count at 1-1 to Whaley. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. Inside, low, 3-1 the count now to Whaley. Foul down the left field line, out of the field to play. Full count now, 3-2 to Brooks Whaley. "52 degrees today at game time. Winds out of the north at 10 miles an hour. Cloudy. A little cool day out there." The 3-2 pitch connects with that. Shortstop Meckel gathers it up. Oh, an overthrow at first. So Whaley's on with a single. An error for the Lions. Ethan Burgess up, center fielder, sophomore. Bunt is successful, moves the runner to second. So 2 hits for the Mustangs. Very good bunt there by the Mustangs. Up is Mason Sturdy, shortstop, a sophomore. High ball there. Pop up, out into right field. Colton Bradford gets underneath it, makes the grab. The second base runner moves to third, and the first to second, so they've got 2 runners in scoring position. So Sturdy, a sacrifice fly, moves the runners up. Zach Becker, the catcher, up. 1 down. A lefty. Becker's a junior. Outside, ball 1. Outside and low, ball 2. So the 2-0 pitch coming up. Connection with there, shortstop, or excuse me, second base, Nelson throws Becker out at first, but Whaley scores. So an RBI for Becker. And the second base runner moved to third. Ben Wick, third baseman, up. Strike 1. So 2 down here. 1 run on for the Mustangs. Or 1 runner scored, I should say. 1 runner at third in scoring position. Strike there. Two one count here to Wick. The 2-1 pitch, swung on, fouled down the left field line. Evens the count at 2-2. Count still even at 2-2. to Wick. Connects with that, gets through the gap. That will score Burgess. So the third hit of the inning for the Mustangs. An RBI for Wick. Dawson Zinger, second baseman, up. A senior. Connects with that. That's going to drop in front of the center fielder for a single. So 2 runners on for the Mustangs. Number 1, Tanner Christensen up. Left fielder. 2 outs here. Inside ball 1. Strike called there, so it's 1-1 is the count. Fouls that off. 1-2 the count now. To Christensen. On deck is their designator hitter, Caden Vinduska. Connects, third, gets just by, third out into left field. That's going to score 1 runner. Advances the runners to second and third. So Wick scores. And Christensen with a hit. It was a double. Vinduska, the designator hitter, up 3-0. Rock Creek with 2 outs. And David Johns, the pitching coach, is going to come out and have a visit with the infield and Nolan White. We'll take a break here. The Kansas State High School Activity Association is a nonprofit organization supported by more than 700 member schools. CASH and its member schools promote, develop, and direct interscholastic activities to contribute to a well-rounded and meaningful educational experience. The positive values of competition and good sportsmanship for both participants and spectators are continually encouraged. This is a public service message from your Kansas State High School Activity Association and Eagle Community TV, Channel 20. Okay, the DH, number 20, Caden Vinduska, senior, up to bat. 8th batter in their lineup. 2 runners in scoring position for the Mustangs. Connects with that, gets to second baseman, throws him out at first. Riker Nelson handling that. Over to Spencer Davidson. Rock Creek is up 3-0 after 1. Stranding 2. They had 5 hits. No strikeouts. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
The Citizen State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Delphos, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Lions. Contact either Owen Kendall or Jared Schmidt for all your banking needs, be it home, personal, business, or trust services. We feature online banking, checking and savings accounts, loans, IRAs, and certificates of deposit to help fulfill your hometown banking needs.
Tonight's game.
All right, welcome back. Top of the second. Spencer Davidson up for Minneapolis. Strike one called there. Davidson batting .586 on the season, on base percentage of .630. Outside there, ball one. Spencer has 41 hits on the season, 3 of which have been homers. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss there. On deck for the Lions is pitcher Nolan White. Outside. Draws the count even at 2-2 to Spencer. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, full count now, 3-2. Got him looking. Nolan White up for the Lions. Nolan's batting .333 on the season, on base percentage of .420. Fouls that back here into the net. Inside, strike, 0-2 the count to Nolan. Got him looking outside that time. Down on strikes. Daniel Watson up. Center fielder, senior. Daniel's batting .254 on the season, on base percentage of .366. Strike one there. The 0-1 pitch coming to Watson. Outside. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. Inside and low. Ball two. 2-1 the count to Daniel. Colby Rice on deck for the Lions, our catcher. Swing and a miss, strike two. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. So 5 strikeouts for the Lions. here. As Worley retires the side for the Mustangs. Spring championships signal the end of another school year, but it doesn't call for an end to good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship is just as important after the school year has ended because it means valuable lessons have been learned while watching or participating in interscholastic athletics. Public service message from our Kansas State High School Activities Association and Eagle Communications, Channel 20. And we feel that sportsmanship doesn't just necessarily begin and end with the school year, said Bill Faflick, the CASH Executive Director. It is necessary for parents and spectators to set the tone for our students with exemplary behavior at all events all year. Additional information about sportsmanship and student activities may be obtained by contacting the Kansas State High School Activities Association at 785-273-5329. As we get set to go to the bottom of the second, the Lions trailing 3-0. Last batter in their order, Maddox Ibarra, right fielder, a sophomore, up the bat. Fouls that off to the right. Connects with that. It's going to get into the gap there. Daniel Watson tracks it down in center field. The sixth hit of the day for the Mustangs. Second time through the order, Brooks Whaley up. He had a single first time and scored a run. Shows bunt. Meckel puts out the lead runner at first. So Ibarra out, running bases. Whaley gets his second hit of the game. It's both of them singles. Ethan Burgess, center fielder up. He had a single the first time through. Pick-off attempt to first, not in time. Steal attempt. And the Maroons' throw is not quite there in time. So Whaley with a steal to second. 1-0 the count here to Burgess. Shows bunt, fouls it to the left. Evens the count at 1-1. I don't know what happened there. I was behind on the count, I guess. Mason Sturgis up. 2 outs. He fouls that down the right side. I'm bamboozled. I don't know what happened with Burgess there, but he's out. Must be a strikeout. I don't know what the deal is. Ball there, 1-1 the count to Sturdy. High. The 2-1 pitch coming up. Fouls that back into the net here. Evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled, 2-2. Connects with that. The runner going from second to third got in the way of Meckel there. Basically was an interference. Counts as a single for Sturdy. So 2 on, runners at the corners, 2 outs. Becker up for the Mustangs. Steal attempt. And they've got the runner, Worley, going to tag him out at third, a run down for the Lions. So no runs scored in the bottom of the second. They strand one on 3 hits. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
See American Family Insurance agent Scott Osherman for all your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency, with locations in Minneapolis and Belleville, proudly supporting the Minneapolis High School Lions.
Tonight's game brought to you by C&R Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at C&R Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis in all they do.
Hometown Outdoor Power, with locations in Minneapolis, Salina, and McPherson, has been serving Central Kansas for over 20 years and is the largest power equipment dealer in the area. We strive to be the one-stop shop for all your power equipment needs. We provide full sales, service, and parts supply for your home, ag, or commercial contractor power equipment needs. Ask about our winter service program and go Lions. The Messenger Clothing Company, with locations in Minneapolis and Salina, can design custom clothing for your team, business, group, or event with screen printing and embroidery. We feature online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-823-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com.
Okay, Colby Rice up to bat for the Lions. Bottom of the order for the Lions. Last 3 batters, I should say, in the order. 2 balls here. Fouls that off to the left. Colby is batting .183 on the season, on base percentage of .257. Inside, low, ball 3. 3-1 the count to Colby. Walk team, his first walk of the game for Whaley. And the Lions get a runner on base finally. Weston Schrader, third baseman, up. Shows bunt, fouls it. Weston batting .220 on the season, and on base percentage of .371. On deck for the Lions is sophomore Logan Kern to complete the bottom of the batting order for the Lions. Bunts that. Pitcher throws out Rice, but not in time for the double play. So Rice out on base running. A single for Schrader, the first hit of the game for Minneapolis. Logan Kern up for the Lions. Complete the bottom of the batting order. On deck is Riker Nelson. One out. Schrader at first for Minneapolis. Kern is batting .286 on the season, on base percentage of .381. A late pickoff attempt. Outside. Foul. Showed bunt. Fouled. So the 1-1 pitch coming up. Pickoff attempt first, not in time. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 1-2 the count to Kern. Logan's a sophomore, playing left field. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls that down the right side. So 1-2 the count to Logan with one out here. Weston Schrader on first for the Lions. Ball low, I guess. Evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Inside, but called strike. Strikeout number 6 for Brooks Whaley. Second time through the order, Riker Nelson up. Struck out first time through. 2 outs, runner on first for Minneapolis. He connects that. That's going to get in the gap for a hit, and Schrader holds at second. So the Lions have 2 on with 2 outs. Lions get their second hit of the game. A single. Colton Bradford, right fielder up. He was struck out first time through. Two runners on for the Lions. Low ball 1. Connects. Pitcher gathers that up and throws to first. Bradford down. The Lions strand 2 here on 2 hits. As we go to the bottom of the third, Mustangs of Rock Creek leading 3-0 over your Minneapolis Lions. May is high school championship time in Kansas, and what could be more exciting than watching soccer, softball, baseball, or track and field contests? Help create the excitement. Attend these Cache State Championships. Baseball and softball championships will be held on May 27th and 28th. Soccer and track and field championships will be held on May 28th and 29th. Call the Kansas State High School Activities Association at 785-273-5329 for more information. Lions come back to the field. Bottom of the third. Up for the Mustangs is number 2, Zach Becker. Strike 1 on the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Outside there, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Connects with that out in the right field, and Colton Bradford makes a good grab. Put him out. Ben Wickup. He had a single first time through. Strike 1. Outside there, ball 1. Pop up out in the right field. Bradford gets underneath that, makes the grab for his second consecutive out. Dawson Zinger, second baseman's up. He had a hit first time through. A single. Ooh. hit the ground. I couldn't tell if it hit the batter or not. When the batter didn't take a move towards first, that answered that question. 1-0 the count. Outside there, 2-0 the count now to Zinger. 2 outs for the Mustangs here, bottom of the third. Inside ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. Strike there. Inside, walked him. So Zinger on with a walk. First walk allowed by White of the day. Dana Christensen, left fielder, up. He had a double first time through. Okay, 3 pickoff attempts here to first by Nolan White. With 2 outs. Strike 1 here. Another pickoff attempt. The 0-1 pitch. Foul deep down the right side. 0-2 the count now to Zinger. As there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, 1 runner at first. The 0-2 pitch, high, outside. Makes the count 1-2. I'm glad those pickoff attempts don't count on the pitch count. That's at least 6, I think. Nolan has thrown there in this inning. Steal attempt. Not there in time. Dawson Zinger with stolen base, second stolen base for the Mustangs today. The 2-2 pitch coming up with 2 outs. Runner in scoring position. Swung on, caught by White. Throws him out at first. So the third ground out of the game for the Mustangs. They strand 1, score none in that inning. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
The Citizen State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Delphos, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Lions. Contact either Owen Kindle or Jared Schmidt for all your banking needs, be it home, personal, business, or trust services. We feature online banking, checking and savings accounts, loans, IRAs, and certificates of deposit to help fulfill your hometown banking needs.
Okay, welcome back. Trent Meckel up, second time through the order. Trent ground out the first time through. So we go to the top of the fourth. Your line's trailing 3-0. Swing and a miss there. Spencer Davidson's on deck for Minneapolis. Low and outside there, ball one. The 1-1 pitch, swung on, lands foul down the left sideline. Puts the count at 1-2 to Meckel. Ball. Evens the count at 2-2 to Trent. The 2-2 pitch. Outside. Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Outside, walked him. So Meckel on with a walk. Second run given up by Whaley today. Spencer Davidson up. Spencer struck out first time through. So no outs, one runner on. Outside corner, strike one. Meckel going for the steal. Strike on Davidson. Meckel successful with the steal, so the runners, Minneapolis Lions have a runner in scoring position. Davidson down in the count, 0-2. On deck is Nolan White from Minneapolis. The 0-2 pitch. Foul that down the right side. Keeps the count at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, high, ball one. Low, and that's going to move. It gets away from the catcher. That's going to move Meckel to third. Two and two, the count now to Spencer Davidson. So a hit would easily score Meckel here. And he connects with that out in the center. They make the grab. Meckel is going to come home and score the Minneapolis first run. A sacrifice fly for Spencer Davidson. An RBI. Minneapolis gets a run, making the score 3-1. Pitcher Nolan White up. Bases are cleared. Outside corner, strike one. Strike two. There's one down. On deck is Daniel Watson, center fielder. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Foul territory. The catcher or the pitcher makes the play. So two flyouts for the Lions here. Center fielder Daniel Watson up. He struck out first time through. Outside ball one. Inside, ball two. Inside ball three. Strike one there. Strike two on the outside corner. Full count now, 3-2 to Daniel. Colby Rice is on deck for the Lions. Fouls that down the right side. There's the foul. Walk team. Third walk of the game on Whaley, excuse me. Colby Rice up. Bottom third of the order. Colby got on base, original runner on base with a walk from Minneapolis. On deck is Weston Schrader. Ball one. And stolen base for Rice. Actually, we have a pinch runner. I didn't see that. No, excuse me, that's Watson. Daniel Watson with the steal. Connects that. Second baseman makes the grab in the inning. Had to take about 2 steps to his left to pick that off. The Lions strand 1 on no hits. But they got a run off of a walk and make the score 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
When it's go time, your local Pioneer team is with you from the word go every step of the way. With high-performing Pioneer brand products and local insights, they'll help you choose a lineup of products tailored to your fields and proven just down the road. See Sheldon Doherty at River Hill Seed about those Pioneer brand products. And go Lions! The Messenger Clothing Company, with locations in Minneapolis and Salina, can design custom clothing for your team, business, group, or event with screen printing and embroidery. We feature online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-823-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com for all your custom clothing printing needs today. Go Minneapolis Lions!
Okay, welcome back here to the bottom of the 4th. Your Lions trailing 3-1 to Rock Creek Mustangs. Caden Venduska up, 8th batter in the order. Designated hitter. He ground out first time through. Ball 1. Strike there. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. On deck for the Mustangs is Maddox Abera. The 1-2 pitch. Caught him looking. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Nolan White. Maddox Ibarra up, finishing second time through the order for the Mustangs. Connects, just gets by the shortstop for a single. His second hit of the day, both of them singles. Ninth hit of the day, given up by White. Leadoff batter Brooks Whaley up, the pitcher. Started the third time through the order with 1 out, 1 runner on. Goes for steal. And Ibarra is successful with that steal. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Whaley. Outside there, 2-0 the count. Whaley's had 2 hits, both singles, in the previous innings. Strike called there. Outside, 3-1 the count now. Connects with that, pop up down the left side. Just over the netting, out of the field of play. So full count now to Brooks Whaley of Rock Creek. On deck is number 7, Ethan Burgess, center fielder for the Mustangs. The 3-2 pitch. Runners moving. Safe at third. Nolan White's second walk that he's given up. Runners at the corners for Rock Creek with 1 down. Ethan Burgess up, center fielder. He's had 1 hit, a single, and scored a run. He struck out once. A double play here would be sweet. Runners moving. Whaley gets his second steal of the game. So 2 runners in scoring position. 1-0 the count to Burgess with 1 out here. Connects with that, gets over the infield. That's going to score 2. Burgess safe at second with a 2 RBI double. Makes the score 5-1. Mason Sturdy up. Fouls that back into the net. 1 runner at second is Ethan Burgess, who just had the double. The runner moving. Safe at third is Burgess on the steal. One and 1 the count to Sturdy. Connects with that. Meckel hits it with his glove. That's going to score Burgess. Sturdy with a hit, his second of the game, both singles, and an RBI. And here comes the pitching coach, David Johns in with the rest of the infield to talk with Nolan White. I don't necessarily foresee a pitching change coming here. But the Lions now trail 6-1 in the bottom of the third. Oh, we do have a pitching change. No? No. Zach Beaker up for the Mustangs. Had a fly out and a ground out so far. We got an RBI on a sacrifice. One down. Steal attempt. Ball gets away, but tracked down by the second baseman there, backing it up. So Sturdy with a steal. Two and 0 the count to Becker. The runner in scoring position at second. High, ball 3. Walked him. Third walk of the game surrendered by White. Puts 2 runners on for the Mustangs. And number 12 comes in as a courtesy runner for the Mustangs. Logan Sturdy. Ball 1 there. Ben Wick up to bat. Third baseman. He's had a hit, an RBI, and scored a run, as it was a single. Connects with that. Lands foul. Way down the left field line. So 2 runners on here for the Mustangs, 1 out. The count is 1-1 to Wick. The 1-1 pitch. Low, 2-1 now. Connects with that. That's going to go fair down the left field line. Kern gets underneath it, makes the play. The runners hold at first and second. So 2 down for the Mustangs. Dawson Zinger coming up. Second baseman. Dawson's had a hit. And that was a single. He's also been on with a walk. outside, ball one. Connects with that. Meckel gets it, bobbles it, and everybody's safe. So an error on the defense. I guess I'd count that as an error. So bases loaded for the Mustangs. Tanner Christensen up. He's had a double, big double for him last time through. Pops that up out into right field. Colton Bradford gets underneath it, makes the play for his third grab of the game. They strand three. Minneapolis with 3 errors, according to the official score on the game. Rock Creek scores 3 to make it 6-1 in favor of the Mustangs. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by CNR Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at CNR Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis in all they do.
When it's go time, your local Pioneer team is with you from the word go every step of the way. With high-performing Pioneer brand products and local insights, they'll help you choose a lineup of products tailored to your fields and proven just down the road. See Sheldon Doherty at River Hill Seed about those Pioneer brand products. And go Lions!
Okay, Weston Schrader up for the Lions. Bottom, next to last batter in the order. Weston had one of our 2 hits, a single, first time through. Strike there. Pops that foul down the right, back into the netting above the dugout. Connects that deep out into the right field, but they get underneath it and make the play. For the fly out. Logan Kern up, last batter in the order from Minneapolis, second time through. Logan had a strikeout, first time through. Left fielder, sophomore. Strike one on the outside corner. He connects with that, it goes out in right fielder, and he makes a grab again to end and make the second out. Up is Riker Nelson, started the third time through the order. Riker has had a strikeout, and the last time up he got a single. Six to 1 the score in favor of Rock Creek. Top of the 5th. Ball there. So foul tip there. 1-1 the count. Colton Bradford on deck for the Lions. Shows bunt, fouls it. The 1-2 pitch. Connects. Second baseman makes the grab and throws him out at first. So ground out for Riker Nelson. As Minneapolis strands no one, gets no hits in the top of the fifth. We go to the bottom of the fifth, trailing 6-1. We'll be right back.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Pat and Winnette Donovan at Ag by Air have been supporting ag operations in the Minneapolis and Delphos area for over 20 years with prompt, up-to-date, and competitive aerial application service. Ag by Air is located at 974 Highway K106, south of Minneapolis, or can be reached at 785-392-3300 for questions on scouting your fields, chemical recommendations, or to book your work. Ag by Air, a proud sponsor of the Minneapolis High School Lions. These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 K106 Highway.
For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
Hometown Outdoor Power, with locations in Minneapolis, Salina, and McPherson, has been serving Central Kansas for over 20 years and is the largest power equipment dealer in the area. We strive to be the one-stop shop for all your power equipment needs. We provide full sales, service, and parts supply for your home, ag, or commercial contractor power equipment needs. Ask about our winter service program and go Lions. The Messenger Clothing Company, with locations Hometown Outdoor.
All right, welcome back. We've had a pitching change. Colby Rice in for the Lions. On the top of the fifth. Hit the batter. Number Caden Venduska, the designated hitter, is on. The hit by pitch. Up is Maddox Ibarra. He's had 2 hits, both singles. He bunts, fouls it down the left side. The 0-1 pitch. Joe's bunt again, fouls it. 0-2 the count now. Nolan White retires after 4 innings with 2 strikeouts, 3 balls. And surrendering 9 hits. So the 0-2 count here to Ibarra. High and outside. Makes the count 2-1. Ball gets away on the strike, so instead of a strikeout, we've got a runner advancing to third, or to first. 2 runners on for the Mustangs. Their starting pitcher, Brooks Whaley, up, 4th time through the order. 1 out here. Well, they must have called that runner out. He is not on first. So strikeout. Want to know the count here to Whaley. Pops that up. Watson goes for it, makes the grab. The runner stays at second. So Whaley out with a fly out. But been caught on bases once. He has 2 hits. Up is Ethan Burgess, center fielder. He's had 2 hits. Both of them RBIs, has scored 2 runs. They're both had a single and a double. Actually, the double was the RBIs. Two down. Pitch gets away from the catcher. It moves the runner to third. Outside. Way outside the batter. 2-0 the count. Swung on that. It's going deep into the outfield, but Riker Nelson actually gets just out of the infield, makes the grab. To end the inning, they strand 1. Score none. The score remains 6-1 in favor of the Mustangs of Rock Creek as we move to the top of the 6th.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 K106 Highway.
Okay, welcome back to the top of the 6th. Colton Bradford up for the Lions. 3rd time through the order. Colton has had a strikeout and has been caught running bases. I don't know how he got there. He must have had a walk or something. I didn't get it marked down. Strike one there. High, ball one. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. Caught the outside corner, 1-2 the count now. On deck is Trent Meckel. In the hole, Spencer Davidson. High, ball two. Evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit. The second baseman tracks it down and bobbled it. Colton Bradford is on with the hit. Trent Meckel up for the Lions. Spencer Davidson on deck. He connects. Third baseman grabs it, bobbles it. And Trent Meckel is there at first in time. Throw to second, not in time. Bradford is safe. Spencer Davidson up. He has struck out and flied out with sacrifice. Two errors counted here on the Mustangs. Lions showing one hit on the scoreboard. Fouls down the left side into the net just above the Rock Creek dugout. Nolan White is on deck for the Lions. The 0-1 pitch coming. That's out in the outfield. It's going to fall for a hit. Be a double easy. That's going to score Bradford and Meckel. So Spencer David with a 2 RBI double. His third RBI of the day. Scores Bradford and Meckel. Makes it 6-3 in favor of the Mustangs as they gather around their pitcher. Coach has come out. They leave him in. Do the Lions have a rally in them? Nolan White up with Daniel Watson on deck. Nolan's had a strikeout and a flyout so far. Is now third baseman, starting pitcher. Pops that up over to the left, out of the field of play. So 0-1 the count to White. Daniel Watson on deck for the Lions. The 0-1 pitch connects with that. Shortstop grabs it. Not in time. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Just barely beat Nolan to the bag. First out of the inning. Daniel Watson up, center fielder, and Colby Rice on deck, our current pitcher. So Spencer Davidson on at second. Shows bunt, fouled. Daniel has been on with a walk and has had a strikeout. He has one stolen base on the day. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Caught him looking. So the seventh strikeout of the game for Whaley. The score is currently 6-4 in favor of the Mustangs. Colby Rice, our current pitcher, up. One runner at second scoring position, that is Spencer Davidson. Colby fouls that down the left. Weston Schrader, our catchers, on deck. Pops that foul over to the right, out of the field play. Outside. Ball one. Makes the count 1-2 to Colby. With two outs here, one runner on. Low, ball two. Evens the count at 2-2. Outside, ball three, full count. 3-2 to Rice. Connects with that. Shortstop tracks it down. He bobbles it. Really bobbles it. Rice on with a single. Each team with 3 errors now. Runners at the corners for Minneapolis. Weston Schrader up. He's had a hit, a single, and a fly out. The junior is catching for the Lions right now. 2 outs. Strike one. The runners, Minneapolis with a run in the fourth and now two in the sixth to cut the lead in half. A hit here would score at least one. Strike two. Outside. Ball one. Makes the count 1-2 to Weston. Swing and a miss. Caught him swinging. Minneapolis strands two on one hit. Scores two. Make the score 6-3 here at the end of the top of the sixth. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way. Tonight's game brought to you by C&R Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at C&R Plating proud to support the youth of Minneapolis in all they do.
The Citizen State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Delphos, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Lions. Contact either Owen Kendall or Jared Schmidt for all your banking needs, be it home, personal, business, or trust services. We feature online banking, checking and savings accounts, loans, IRAs, and certificates of deposit to help fulfill your hometown banking needs. The Messenger Clothing Company, with locations in Minneapolis and Salina, can design custom clothing for your team, business, group, or event with screen printing and embroidery. We feature online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-823-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com for all your custom clothing printing needs today. Go Minneapolis Lions.
Okay, can the Lions shut down the Mustangs here in the bottom of the sixth? Ben Mason Sturgley up. Hit by pitch on base. Zach Becker up. With one runner on, no outs. Another batter hit. So two runners on in succession by hit by pitch with no outs. And number two took it to the ankle there, is limping off. Replaced by 12. Sturdy. As courtesy runner. Ben Wick. As the up for the Mustangs is they have two runners on with no outs here in the bottom of the sixth. High, ball one. Ball there. 2-0 the count. Fouls that down the left side. Makes the count 2-1 to Wick. The 2-1 pitch. Strike. Makes it 2-2. Forgot to give pitching stats on Colby Rice coming into the day. He pitched 8.2 innings, had a win and a loss. ERA of 4.038. Strikeout. On Wick. Just the fourth strikeout of the game for Minneapolis. So 1 down, 2 runners on. Zinger up with a strike there. Zinger's had 2 hits, been on with a walk. His 2 hits have been singles. A single would score another run for the Mustangs. Inside there, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Zinger. High, ball 2. 2-1 the count. Shows bunt. Pulls back, makes the hit. It's through the gap. That's going to score 1. Sturdy with a run. Zinger with the single, his 3rd hit of the day, and an RBI. So 1 down. Tanner Christensen up for the Mustangs. Pop up, foul, out of the field of play. 7-3 is the current score. The Mustangs over the Lions. Christensen's had 1 hit. It was a double. Inside there. The 1-1 pitch. Connects, just gets by the pitcher. That single is going to score number 12, Logan Sturdy, courtesy runner. So Christensen with his 2nd hit gets an RBI. It's a single. And Vendeska, the designated hitter's up with 1 down. Runners at 1st and 2nd for the Mustangs. Strike there, so 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike two. Vendeska was on with a hit, got hit by a pitch. Has had a strikeout and a ground out so far. Connects with that, foul down the left side. The count is 0-2 with one out. Ball there. One and two the count to Vendeska. Connects with that out into the outfield. Kern gets underneath it, makes the grab. The holders run at first and the runners hold at first and second, excuse me. So two down. Maddox Ibarra up, the last runner and batter in their order. He's had two hits. Both singles, has had a strikeout, has scored one run. Strike there. Fouls that back to the right. 0-2 the count. Rice backs off. High there. Ball one. 1-2 the count. Two outs here. The 1-2 pitch. Connects with that. Third base. White makes the grab. And on the force out, puts number 3, Zinger, out. At third. But the Mustangs gather 2 here. Stranding 1. And make the score 8-3 over the Lions. They bring on a new pitcher. Looks like number 18. Dagan Vendeska. Freshman. So Brooks Whaley retires after 6 innings. Might have hit his pitch count limit, I'm not sure. And if the Lions can't produce a big rally here in the top of the 6th, he'll be the winning pitcher. Leadoff batter for Minneapolis here. Logan Kern, the left fielder. Last batter in the order. It's to complete the third time through the order for Minneapolis. Trailing 8-3 here in this semifinal game of the Class 3A state tournament. On deck, Riker Nelson. Strike one. Ball one there. Connects with that. Third baseman tracks it down. And they throw Kern out at first. So one down here in the top of the seventh. Riker Nelson up, fourth time through the order for the Lions. He's had one hit, a strikeout, and a ground out. Ball here. Strike. Makes the count 1-1. Fouls that down the left side. So 1-2 the count. A little high. Ball two. 2-2 the count now to Riker. Foul, chops that foul down the right field line. 2-2 is the count. Pops that up, foul down the left side. Third baseman makes the grab. Fly out for Riker Nelson. Colton Bradford up, senior. Fourth time through the order, he's had a hit. We're down to an out here. Scores 8-3. The Mustangs up. Strike one. Colton's had one hit. It was a single, and it scored one of our runs. Connects with that. That's through the gap. Picked up by the center fielder. Second hit for Colton Bradford. Shortstop, Trent Meckel up. Spencer Davidson on deck with two outs. Against the freshman pitcher right now. Dagan Venduska. Pops that out into left field. Left fielder makes the grab to end the game. Fly out for Trent Meckel. The Mustangs, congratulations, take the game 8-3 And we'll move on to the finals. Here in this 3A state tournament, Minneapolis. We'll move on to the third place game. Winning pitcher will be Brooks Whaley of the Mustangs. Losing pitcher Nolan White for Minneapolis. Whaley gave up 3 base on balls, 3 hits, struck out 7 in 6 innings of work. Colby Rice came on, pitched 2 innings for the Lions, had 2 strikeouts. Each team had 3 errors. 10 hits for the Mustangs, 2 hits for the Lions, the official scoring. 3 errors apiece. The play of the game is going to be the double by Spencer Davidson, the 3 RBI double in the 4th. And that's sponsored by the Scott Osherman Agency. And the player of the game, we're going to go with Spencer Davidson also. Sponsored by the Messenger Clothing Company. Spencer had one of our 2 hits. It was a double hit, second base, 2-bagger, 3 RBIs. Scored for the Lions off of that. So with that, Dale Leach is going to sign this game off. We'll be back for semifinals, or excuse me, the consolation finals game against the loser of the Anderson County Frontenac contest. That's the number 1 seed, Anderson County, against number 4 seed, Frontenac. That, Dale Leach signing off of Eagle Community TV, Channel 20.